Jorge is a 54-year-old Hispanic male who came in with high blood pressure. So for his assessment, some of the data we're going to take is his age, blood pressure, medical history or diagnoses, prescriptions, and willingness to adhere to any prescriptions he's been given, his diet, both on a daily basis and how that relates to his Hispanic culture, his alcohol consumption and caffeine intake, his exercise levels on a daily basis, his family life and family medical history, any stressors he may have going on in his life, and any allergies or lab tests. So for his nutrition diagnosis, he has an increased risk of a heart attack and other related illnesses related to his high blood pressure, so his hypertension, and type 2 diabetes, which is evidenced by his blood pressure of 168/96, his high hemoglobin levels of 6.8, his development of cold symptoms, his excessive alcohol consumption of 2 to 3 beers 3 to 4 times a week, his diet consisting of processed foods and carbohydrates, his lack of fruit and vegetable intake, and the fact that he doesn't take his prescribed metapropyl meds. He only takes it 3 to 4 times a week when he thinks his blood pressure is high, though he doesn't measure it. He also has a lack of a family life since he grew up in an orphanage. And he noted that his meals primarily consist of authentic Mexican dishes, so flour tortillas, refried beans, rice, and beef. So for his nutrition intervention, his plan would be to increase his daily exercise. So I know he goes on a few walks a week, but maybe increasing those walks and even finding other forms of exercise that he enjoys and can incorporate into his routine on a daily basis. Finding healthier Mexican dishes with less salt and processing, so definitely not cutting that out, but just finding healthier options for him. Making sure he's eating more whole foods and incorporating fruits and vegetables as well. We're also gonna have him limit his alcohol consumption and his caffeine intake as well. When it comes to his prescriptions, we can either have him try a different type of prescription, a different ACE inhibitor or a beta blocker, or we can monitor how his current prescription is going if he makes changes in his dietary intake to see if his energy levels are better. And then we can also have him attend group therapy for more of a sense of community and try to limit any daily stressors. So in order to monitor this, we can retake his blood pressure levels in a few months. We can do regular check-ins to see how his dietary changes and exercises are going. We can ensure he's taking his new prescription or his old one that we incorporate with a different diet and see how he does with that. And make sure he's found a new doctor that he sees regularly after moving to the area. We can also have him go to therapy and gain education by using motivational interview tactics as well, since these will be new changes for him. And then for the infographic, I pulled up some healthy modifications to Hispanic recipes. So definitely reducing his saturated fats and increasing his unsaturated fats, implementing more complex carbs over simple carbs, so whole grains, legumes, vegetables over just sodas, candies, desserts, paying attention to how we're cooking, so baking, steaming, air frying, or healthier methods than frying things in oil, and then making sure he's doing healthy eating sustainably, so not restricting himself or cutting out any of his favorite Hispanic dishes, making sure he's incorporating everything, but in moderation and trying to get as balanced of a nutritious plate as possible. And here's just a list of some foods that he should be incorporating. So fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats, and low-fat dairy products. And then he should be limiting the salty processed foods, sugar intake, and then caffeine and alcohol, and making sure we're avoiding any sugary foods and drinks, salty and processed foods, unhealthy fats and fried foods, and then his excessive caffeine and alcohol intake. Thank you.